Hello. It is October 21st, to be followed by the 22nd and 23rd, the weekend. And we have three cards here. We have the Ace of Clubs, or Fire, or Wands. We have the Nine of Coins, or Pentacles. And we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Make yourself useful. What interesting cards we have today, especially after yesterday's reversed Tower. We have an exciting new beginning in the Ace of Fire, but according to these cards, we were born with the fire. The rich single lady human of the self-made Nine of Coins seems to be doing just fine. Better than fine. The single lady of the Nine of Earth on the Morgan Greer version, dressed in royal purple, wearing a jeweled turban and pearl earrings, is enjoying a bowl of ripe, mature grapes from her own vineyard. Even the sky is a beautiful shade of lavender purple on the card, and she looks very regal on the card, a hooded falcon at her shoulder, Venus, the planet of beauty, and I'm not sure how, but she's also connected to money, is in Virgo on this card. Our Lady Human of the Manor, in fact, wears a necklace of beautiful, huge gold coins. The falcon is one of many birds who populate the tarot, and falconry is, of course, a pleasant pastime of the rich and elite, a.k.a. the leisure class. This is a very independent card, and the Ace of Wands or Clubs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, in the past position suggests one's own inner spark, almost a torch, and it's the creative drive or spirit that brought you here. Some are born into it, some work their way up to it, some were born to work their way up to it. This is a phase that may be new to you, independent, single, and accomplished. Accomplished is a good word, and we seem to have so few, or at least I do, to describe the number 9 in the tarot as anything other than an ending. It is a number of completion or wholeness, if you will, before moving on to the 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. The new beginning, the Ace. The tarot illustrates the natural life cycles, which seem to be hard for us to understand, which is why we get confused. Even the introduction of artificial lighting screwed with our natural cycle, but billions of dollars are spent on trying to figure out the right way to do something as simple and natural as sleeping. Billions more spent on every method and device and influence and product possible that will thwart and suppress our own intuition, natural abilities and gifts, curiosities and desires. And I digress. The bloody Ten of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, in the upright is, as one could probably guess by looking at the bleeding corpse of the human laid out on the frozen beach in a pool of his or own red blood, a painful card. 10 long swords stick out of his back like a human pincushion. The sun is in Gemini on the Ten of Swords, and while the card is as dark and dismal and bottomed out as we can get, there is always a horizontal silver of light on the horizon. The sun will rise again, and in the reverse, that's exactly what it's doing. You have a new idea, a new lease on life. Perhaps you feel a spark again, a reignited passion for something or even someone. The swords are of air, mental and verbal. Backstabbing, gossip, and betrayal are all represented by those cutting words, the double-edged sharp blades of the swords. In the reverse, as I believe we read not too long ago, what or who doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and this card reinforces the message of the reversed Tower. You survived. A new interest, charity, hobby, person, or inspiration has given you the proverbial new lease on life. Or the best is yet to come, no matter how old you are. And I meant to say little sliver of light. I always read that word like a dyslexic person.